November 11th marks this year's celebration of Veterans Day. Do you
Yeah.
have any veterans in your family?
I do. My daughter was in the service, but the principal veteran I could talk about is my dad, who fought in World War II on the Pacific Front. And he was just a top sergeant in the Army, and he was involved in all that vicious fighting with all the island hopping. Um, and then my uncle was actually did not make it back.
Do you have any veterans in your family?
I do. I have World War II veterans. One flew a fighter plane over Germany protecting bombers during World War II. His brother was in the Pacific on one of the Navy ships. But my husband was in the Army, and I'm an Army wife of a 30-year career in the Army.
Actually, I'm an active duty service member, so I have plenty of family, friends, served long enough to kind of really understand what the holiday means and to celebrate it. I've had a lot of good people come into my life through the service, a lot of people that I've lost. The military, we move often, so the opportunity to take that day and reach out to my friends, people I've served with, and remember those who paid the ultimate sacrifice. I think it's important to me, and I really value that opportunity.
Veterans Day, when you're not active duty military, it becomes a week off. It becomes a day off. When you're in the military, when you are an active duty military family, you're very conscious of it. You are attending the salutes and the honors that they continue to have for themselves, the laying of wreaths and firing cannons and things like that.
How do you feel that members of the service, or veterans in particular, are treated in the U.S., and then what can we as Americans do better to meet the needs of our veterans?
I love what I do. Coming from my personal standpoint, I love what I do. I do appreciate it when people thank me for my service. But for me, it's what I signed up to do. I enjoy it every day. And it's what I signed up to do. So for me, it's another job. I don't hold it, higher than the next person.
What is your message to all the veterans on Veterans Day, and what do you think we as Americans can do to honor them?
Give them the money and support they need after they come back. I know a lot of veterans who have had issues and they have a hard time getting the support they need, whether it be financial or medical. I think that would be the principal way to say thank you.
When people say to my husband, thank you for your service, I think people should be saying that to their school teachers too. So as far as fair treatment for everyone, I think it would start with caring about truth and reality.
I think people just need to understand that, whether they agree with what we're doing as a country or not, there's people that are willing to sacrifice themselves for everyone back home, regardless of what you think we should or should not do, across the globe. So just, taking that time, thanking them for their service, and just, supporting them, and just like any other human would.